my faith in the traditional healthcare system was deteriorating as I was there, working with the doctors, seeing how they were incentivized to make certain decisions from insurance companies, from big pharma. Like it wasn't wellness, wasn't kind of what we were doing. We were
Mhm.
perpetuating illness. And I was feeling that and seeing that, but that mandate was my way out.
What if aging isn't about slowing down, but leveling up? I'm Dr. Isaac Jones. This is the Longevity Leaders Podcast.
Welcome, everybody, to the Today's Longevity Leaders Podcast. I'm Dr. Rudy Mueller, one of the co-hosts of this podcast, and I am joined today by Arabica Cunningham. She is the General Manager of Leela Quantum Tech. It's a pleasure to have you on board with us today.
Likewise. Thank you for
So,
having me.
hey, our pleasure. I'm really curious, what got you in? I mean, I love this. We're gonna have to get into this, but
Right.
what got you into this company or the interest in this type of technology?
So I used to be a healthcare professional for over
Okay.
10 years. I was a licensed nursing home administrator,
All right.
and I left my career because of the vaccine mandate. I loved what I did. I loved my staff. I loved the residents, but I just could not get behind such a health decision as a contingency for employment.
Yeah.
So I ended up leaving and I was unemployed for several months. My master's is in healthcare administration as well. And my hands were tied because everything that I could have done required the vaccination. And then after like several months of nothing, my mentor gave me a ring that somebody was looking for a director of operations and she had the perfect person. And that was 4 years ago.
That's
I
awesome.
know. And then it's been such a pleasure because to make a pivot, even though I loved what I did, my faith in the traditional healthcare system was deteriorating as I was there, working
Mhm.
with the doctors, seeing how they were incentivized to make certain decisions from insurance companies, from big pharma. Like it wasn't wellness, wasn't kind of what we were doing. We were
Mhm.
perpetuating illness. And I was feeling that and seeing that, but that mandate was my way out because I was so invested, I wasn't going to leave, but now I get to work for a company with a company that we help you in a non-invasive way to ignite the inner healer in you. And I just love that. So that's kind of my origin story with Leela Quantum Tech.
I love it. I love it. And I think a lot of us hated COVID and thought it was terrible, but there were a lot of great things that came out of it, and that we were able to pivot into, for yourself, like a new profession,
Yeah,
a new vision into what could be true health, right? So
exactly.
I'm so happy to hear that. I also think that your tagline there for Leela Quantum Health is bringing out the inner healer in you.
Yeah,
Is that,
we all can heal ourselves. Like
I
we are
love that.
here to raise the consciousness of humanity one person at a time, and we
Amen to
can
that.
heal ourselves. And our technology supports that process.
Okay, well, I mean, this thing is just staring me in the face over
Isn't
here. So
it
it is
beautiful?
gorgeous. So tell me a little bit about this technology.
So this is our Infinity Block Advance.
Okay.
It is a quantum energy field generator. So our founder developed a way to charge items. So these plates are charged such that when you assemble them and they're parallel, between here is a concentrated quantum energy field that, for one, it's already working by harmonizing the would-be harmful effects of Wi-Fi just being assembled in our space. So you and I, really everyone here, we're good because of this. But then it goes so much more than that. It charges and optimizes anything you put in here.
What types of things would we charge?
I keep mine in my kitchen. I charge my food, my water, my drinks. There have been over 60 studies done, several of which are placebo controlled double blind studies. So, like that it structures water, that it improves your blood, that it increases ATP production in your cells, that it speeds up wounds healing. My favorite story of one of our studies was the doctor who did the study on the wounds healing was thinking he was going to prove that this was a sham and that it didn't do anything, to only find that the human wound cells exposed to our technology healed 100 times quicker than those that weren't. And exactly, you don't charge it, you don't
Yeah,
put up
look at it. Yeah,
how, right?
yeah.
But you can't, once you use it and you have your own proof, it's undeniable. That coupled with our science,
So,
I
like, what
know.
happens if I stick my hand in?
You put your hand in there, it's improving the blood in your body.
All right. And does it? You haven't made it big enough to put over my
We
head,
do have a
or
bigger one, and I love to lay in mine. If I have something going on, I will lay in mine.
really?
Yes, when I
All
first
right.
started with the company, I sprained my ankle. I'm a runner, and after a month of nothing else working, I just happened to kind of vent in a meeting that my ankle was not getting better after I sprained it. And our founder asked me, had I put it in the block? And I said, I didn't think about that. I put my ankle in the block for a week. I could run again at the end of that week, and it was only like 5 minutes a day.
That is wild.
My mom had a ganglion cyst. She did not want the doctor to smash it. That was their only recourse they
Yeah,
gave
right,
her.
right.
So she comes to visit me in Atlanta. We're out shopping. Her hand starts burning. And I'm like, Mom, let's put your hand on the block when we get back home. We get back home. She puts her hand in the block. The burning goes away to never return.
What? That is
Yes,
crazy.
it really is.
So what is this? I mean, how is it charged? What
That's
is it
the only
materials?
thing that we don't share is
Oh
how
yeah,
we
okay,
charge
fair
it.
enough.
That's proprietary. However, so it's not the material that makes it work, it's how we charge it. But the material of this, for example, is sandblasted aluminum. So it's aluminum. So the metal is holding the charge. And none of our products
Needs to be
ever need to be
recharged?
recharged.
Yeah,
Never. When you
okay.
get them, they're good to go.
Okay. All right, so there we have this, we have a bigger one of these. What's this
Yeah.
called again?
This
Sorry.
is called the Infinity Block Advanced.
Infinity Block
And then we
Advance.
have a smaller version, which is like a travel and car block. So many of people have electric cars, which I say it's like sitting in Wi-Fi
Yeah,
soup.
yeah, it's terrible.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Some people get sick from that. Some people don't, but it's still affecting your body. With our travel block, you don't have to worry about it. I keep mine in my car, and it's not even an electric car. And then I travel with it through the airport because I want that protection. I want that in my hotel room. Really, wherever I go, it goes. Then we have bigger versions because our customers wanted to be able to charge like a whole bowl of salad or bigger things in the block. So we have a much bigger version that's round and square. And we also have this, everything that we have is available, all the blocks in round and square versions.
Okay, so just to pivot again back to this real quick, like
Mm,
if I wanted to charge, somebody wanted to charge something in that 5
mhm,
minutes,
mhm.
10
It
minutes?
depends. So like metal could be a few seconds, 30
Okay,
to 60 seconds. Your water, 1 to 3 minutes. Your
okay.
food, kind of same thing. You can even, I mean, we have doctors who use our technology. I know I forget the gentleman's name, but he like charges his IV bags
I was thinking
before
about
he
that. I was thinking about peptides and
I do
IV
that,
bags,
yes.
yeah.
It optimizes anything you put in it. Ian Mitchell, who is a renowned, amazing scientist that most people know, he even charges his technology, I mean, his some of his supplements in using our technology.
Now, is it natural to be feeling like this is so ridiculous? Okay, like all right, this is ridiculous. I am when I came over and I saw this for the first time. Now, every one of our team members wears one of your necklaces. Okay, so I've seen it enough, but I've never experienced it. I'm telling you right now, it feels like a calming, like there's a weird sensation from right here
Yes.
that is calming, and I'm liking how it feels, but I'm just curious. Is that what?
If you're a medical doctor, nurse practitioner, chiropractor, or other health expert that's stuck in a broken system, there's a better way. The Freedom webinar shows you a proven 5-step system to build a 7-figure virtual health practice or how to modernize your current brick and mortar practice without the burnout. Learn to create high-ticket programs, automated income, residual revenue, and attract clients ready to work with you. Book your $1 million strategy session today by clicking the link in the description.
That
Should
is
be
yes, and that is normal. A lot of people can feel it. My mentor's daughter,
yeah.
she has a bigger one in her house. Her daughter, it took her months to even be able to be in the room with it because she was so open and sensitive and her body had to adjust and now she loves it so much.
I
So
don't think it
yes,
feels uncomfortable. I think it
right.
feels like,
You can just feel the
yeah,
energy.
I
It
can feel
calming.
energy. This is
Exactly.
wild.
Yeah, it is. And so I mentioned her example because it's still effective and it's still great, but there are different feelings that people can have, but it's all to a great end.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have these 2 blocks, then the necklaces. Talk to
Mhm.
me a little about the
So
necklaces.
we have our Heal 360 capsule. This is my own necklace, but the capsule itself, we have different variations of this. One of our current popular ones is our Heal 360 capsule. That's the one that a lot of your team has. The capsule itself is imprinted with the frequency. That's our Heal 360 frequency, which promotes your overall well-being. And then inside are titanium spheres that are charged with quantum energy. So when you put the spheres in the capsule, it's pushing those frequencies out into your field. So what it's doing is I call creating a bubble of optimization and protection. So it's optimizing you on a cellular level. And then it's also doing all the things that this does, improving your blood, heart rate variability, harmonizing the would-be harmful effects of Wi-Fi and EMF. So the wearable is an extension of that, but this covers a building, for example, and the necklace covers you.
Mm.
Then we have different varieties. We have like a woman's booster capsule, a men's booster capsule, a Olympic performance capsule. So each capsule is imprinted with a different frequency that has a different purpose. So you can use whichever one suits your needs.
Really interesting.
Mhm.
Okay. And so improving HRV as an example, it would
Right.
make sense that it would help do that. It's impacting the autonomic nervous system,
Mhm.
right? So
Yeah.
is it, I guess what the question is it blocking EMF?
No, it's harmonizing it. So, like, if you
Harmonizing it.
yeah,
Got
so
it.
we do
Got it.
have clothing, we have, like,
So
jackets.
like two tuning forks.
Right, we have jackets. Our clothing is EMF blocking. This is not EMF blocking, it's harmonizing.
So it's taking the harmful EMF and balancing it to
Correct,
a
correct, so
healthy
that there's
level.
no negative effects,
Got
but
it.
it's still there.
Very interesting.
Yes. So
Okay.
no blocking. So people always will ask, if can I use a reader? You will still read that the Wi-Fi is or the EMFs are around, but they're not negatively affecting you. We had a cardiologist, I guess last year, I think, came to us because there have been dark field microscopy studies done, live blood analyses that have shown how your blood is improved with our technology. Well, he has his own dark field microscopes, and he came to our booth to tell us that he did his own study and found the same thing, and he was just blown away that, like, he saw this on his own. Another gentleman last year has been measuring his HRV for years, he said. He bought one of these capsules at the top of last year. He saw us again in September, and he was so excited to show us how his HRV had been improving ever since he put the capsule on. And he had his own data. It was stable and
Hmm.
in one place until he started wearing the capsule.
That's awesome. That is unbelievable. So if I'm a consumer, a client, or
Mhm.
like a patient or a client or a practitioner,
Mhm.
and I want to bring this in, like, how do you seeing practitioners recommend this to clients?
So I think using the technology in the clinic is a great place
Place
to
to start.
start,
Yeah,
of
sure.
course. Like you having a block in your lobby or, just there, that alone is helping your clients because you're harmonizing the would be harmful
Mhm.
effects. You could take it a step further by charging your IV bags or incorporating this in different ways in your
Right,
treatment.
right, right.
We also have some clinicians or practitioners who resell like our frequency cards they're like a little card that is similar to a credit card and they're imprinted with different frequencies. And so we have like brain support, skeletal and fascial optimization, cell rebalance. We have literally over 30 of these. And we have some clinicians who, depending on what their patients have going on, they'll recommend certain cards. So one lady buys a bunch, just kind of she knows what her clientele
Hmm.
has going on, and then she sells them that way. Same with the necklaces, because it's so easy to push a pill or a protocol or, and those things pile up with time and it can be a lot to manage. But our technology is a non invasive way. There's nothing for them to do. They
Yeah,
get it
right,
once
right.
and it works. So they can incorporate it in kind of that home care and beyond the office.
Awesome. Awesome. And then for clients, there a way that they have to go through a practitioner or
No, they can come to us directly.
okay.
Practitioners can come to us directly. We do have a special wholesale program for practitioners
Okay,
specifically.
great.
Through it, our typical first purchase minimum for the wholesale program is usually $5,000, but for practitioners, it's 2,500. They have access to all of our products at wholesale pricing. The only caveat is the minimums are met with frequency card purchases and capsule purchases only. Because we found that that's typically the place that practitioners start with introducing our technology to their
Yeah,
patients.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Then you can buy blocks at the discount still, so you still get all the benefits. And then their their patients can either come to us directly or they can go through them. We also offer affiliate partnerships. So if you wanted to have an affiliate link where you recommend it and then they still just
Sure.
purchase through us. So there's several ways and we're open to beyond that. If somebody has a supplement that they develop, they can use our technology to enhance their supplement. So there are several ways that we would love to partner with the
That's
cleanicians.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, Arabica, thank you so much. I mean, from a website perspective, to
LeelaQ.com.
LeelaQ.com. Or it's
LEELAQ
easy as
dot
that.
com. Check us out. We would love to have you and to be a part of what you offer to your
But
patients.
I've done 7 or 8 podcasts already today. I am telling you, like, this thing is wild.
I'm so glad.
I mean, I usually am not very like I feel the energy coming off of that, or what I don't know if
This
it's
is super strong and it's new.
it's
This is our newest
crazy.
and it's very strong. So I'm not
And
shocked.
I'm not full of year. I wouldn't say that if I
I
wasn't feeling
believe you.
something. So that is unbelievable.
You know, when I first started with the company, and I'll be quick,
Yeah.
at conferences, we have several blocks assembled. And it took me like a year. I would always feel sick the first day of a conference because it was just so much energy, like at
By
one
the booth.
time and
Yeah.
so close in our booth. Now I'm used to it because it's been years. But yeah, it's definitely I'm glad that you
It's
can
like
feel
almost like
it.
a light vibration is what
Yeah.
it feels like.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much. I
Thank
appreciate it,
you.
Arabica.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening to the Longevity Leaders podcast. Our Longevity Leaders community is on mission to transform 100 million lives by 2040. If you enjoyed this show, please share this with somebody that you know, especially another doctor or physician, but also click that follow button. Until next time, stay strong and live long.